Hello people, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever you are. Hope you're having a great day. And we are back with another video. Again, a day later. We played yesterday against Inter. I just wanted to get some takes from people on Twitter, and also I had to work yesterday. I had to go to the office, so I didn't have time to make the video, but of course I had time to watch the game, and I gotta say what a great game it was. I gotta say I'm very happy with the result. The goal that Inter scored, there was nothing else we could have done to avoid it. It was a perfect shot from Sucic, and I was very glad to see that we tried everything to avoid it. The blocks were perfect, and it was just Inter getting lucky with the bounce, and then Sucic having the ball just perfectly placed for him to shot. But other than that, I don't even have anything wrong to say about us conceding that goal. It was a well-made goal that Inter, literally they did everything, balls out to try and score that goal. It was more of a persistent goal, and we defended perfectly. It was just a great shot, and nothing else we could have done. It's not a mistake from us. I think defensively we played perfectly. I got a touch on Mosquera into the team, back from injury. Very good game. We could see probably why he was switched off in the 75th minute. And Inter made some changes. Martinez came off. Martinez had an awful game. It was very good to see that he was quiet throughout the whole game. And we literally, Inter's attack wasn't that good at all. And even though they missed last season all the trophies they could possibly win, they are still a good side. They're still a team that last season got to finals, were close to beating, well, not every team. PSG destroyed them in the final, but they still got there. They beat Barcelona. So we lost to them last season at the San Siro, so it's good to now go there and win 3-1 and destroy them. We played perfectly, and it was very good to see Jesus play, Eze coming into the pitch, Bukayo Saka again, Trossard. The game in general was very good. Very happy to see the players that played. I wanted to see Luis Skelly play as a starter, as a left back. He was perfect yesterday. He literally neutralized Barella, and also I gotta say, a lot of people talk shit about Eze and what he did yesterday. We gotta mind, and we gotta just think about it, because the guy has been literally out of the starting lineup for a long time. He barely gets any minutes right now, and then he comes in, and the first goal was literally because of him. He plays a perfect ball to Jesus, a ball that normally Martin Odegaard doesn't play. Then Jesus got the ball to Timber. Timber makes a shot, and we got very lucky. Jesus was at the right place at the right time, got the shot, it was a goal. And we played very good free-flowing attacking football. That's what I want to see from us, hopefully every single game. If we take a look at the game yesterday, it was the perfect balance. Offensively, we played free-flowing attacking football, we created chances, we made some shots, very good saves from Sommer, very good goals, lucky goals. Other, a set-piece goal that we did, Trossard playing the ball to Jesus, he gets a header. So it was the perfect balance. We got a set-piece goal, we scored from open play. Gyokeres made an amazing goal, and that ball from Martinelli, that pass from Martinelli to Gyokeres, that's what we want every single player to pass the ball to Gyokeres. That's what we want every single player to do, because we literally took advantage of Inter not being set up properly, trying to get a tie, and then just a long ball. Gyokeres gets the ball, kind of slow. He gets a touch, tries to receive the ball, control it. He slows down, passes the ball to Saka, and we got lucky. Saka literally couldn't control the ball. The ball goes back, and it's just perfectly placed to Gyokeres to make a shot. And there was a misunderstanding between the Inter defenders. He took the ball perfectly. He hit the ball a way that we've wanted him to do since he came into the team. His first touch is very good. Later in the game, he had a chance where he literally just blasted the ball to the top rows of the San Siro, but still we got the guy trying to this game. He literally tried to score more goals. He was looking different. I don't know what we do that in the Champions League we play differently. We got to remember that Declan Rice wasn't starting. We went in with Merino and Subimendi. I'm not happy with how Subimendi played yesterday, but even though he wasn't at his best, and Merino struggles in the midfield, we still got the win. We still played perfect football. The goal that Inter scored, there's no one to blame. It was a well-made goal by Inter. So that's very good to see. I wanted my team to show me those qualities. And even though Eze had a bad game, he played better than Odegaard. That's why I've been calling out that Odegaard has to be on the bench. We played better attacking football. We looked more threatening. We dominated the game from start to finish. Even though we didn't have much of the ball, it was kind of a 50-50. Let me just check it right here. I think it's a 49 for us. Yeah, 49 for us, 51 for Inter. We still dominated the game. When we had to control the defensive side, we did it perfectly. The shots, they literally had just 4 shots on target. We forced them to make shots away from goal. They made 18 shots. Most of them away from goal. We forced them to do that. And then you look at us, 17 shots, 6 on target, but most of it dangerous shots. We generated chances, 3 big chances. Corners, 7 corners. We literally dominated Inter. And I know this season they haven't been good. Inter is another team that I follow closely. I knew we were going to be Inter. I just wanted to see if we could step up to the challenge. The only worry I have in this scenario is we're going into the Champions League with, now we can be relaxed. We're going to be first. That's how it's going to end. We're going to possibly go all wins, no ties, no losses, 2 goals conceded. That's perfect. The thing is, the pressure that we have right now is in the Premier League. And we saw that against Nottingham Forest. When the pressure was on, we couldn't deliver. So that's what I think we lack at the moment. I think that whenever there's pressure on, we bottle it kind of. And there's no pressure right now in the Champions League. So I genuinely think we're going to get into the semi-final. Hopefully this is going to be a different season. We're looking like the best team of the competition. Overall, I think the next stage of the Champions League, we're going to run past every single team that we play against. I'm just hoping that when we get into the semi-final, when the pressure is on, we can deliver and we can show the world that we are serious in winning the competition. I want my team more than anything to win the Champions League. For me, that's the priority because we've never won it before. It's a trophy. Like, imagine, since 1886, no Arsenal fan has seen this club win the Champions League. I mean, throughout the whole Arsenal lifetime, we've never won it. Imagine being the first fans to actually see the team win it. That would be great. The same happened to PSG last season, so there is a chance. There is a possibility. We've had a big project. Victor Gyokeres fires goals when it comes into the Champions League. That's very good to see. Gabriel Jesus finding the rhythm in the Champions League. Another great thing to see. Slavia Prague just scored a goal against Barcelona. What the fuck, Newcastle as well. Wow. So, well, other than that, I'm just saying, like, very good. I'm very happy to see the team playing free-flowing attacking football. Now, we need to translate that into the Premier League. Hopefully it will happen. We're playing Man United next. They are on a roll because, of course, they destroyed Man City. So they're going to want to do the same thing to us. And hopefully we're going to reply back. Hopefully we're going to just let them know that they are shit and we can destroy them. But yeah, people, I'm just going to call it as it is. I think the Eze effect happened yesterday. I thought that playing Eze, even though he didn't have a good game, playing Eze yesterday was the better option. We played better football. He was more direct. He tried to make things out. Kind of lost because, of course, he hasn't played a lot. He is a guy that is not going to drop deep to receive the ball from defenders. He's just going to stay at the attacking areas and he's going to hope for the ball to be at his feet to try and do something. The first goal was because of him. He passes the ball to Jesus, direct, straight pass, through the lines, and then Jesus goes to Timber. Timber makes a shot, and he was kind of lucky that Jesus was at the right place at the right time. But in my opinion, that whole sequence happened because Eze was direct, and that's something that I've been calling out from Martin Odegaard. I haven't seen that from Odegaard, and now when you play Eze, even though he didn't have a good game, we could still see that he helped us to generate chances. We looked free on the attack. It was the perfect balance between a team scoring goals from open play and also scoring set pieces. We looked threatening throughout the 90 minutes. We played an amazing counter-attack pass that led to a goal for Victor Gyokeres, a much needed goal for him because his confidence hasn't been at the very best. So it was good to see that he finally scored, you know, an amazing goal against a good goalkeeper in Summer. Summer, most of the times, if you shoot to his near post, you know he's going to go in. But shots like the one that Gyokeres did are very tough to end up in the back of the net. And he did it perfectly. So that's something that I really liked. Yesterday was a perfect example of us dominating in Europe. And, you know, I try to be positive all the time, but I gotta say, why the fuck did we lack those qualities in the Premier League? Because against Nottingham Forest, again, I had to go back. How the fuck did we just tie that game? Like, it's a shame, but I gotta say, football gods are helping us. They're giving us a hand. It's good to see that we're first in the league, 7 points ahead of City and Villa. Both teams dropped points. Very good to see. First in the Champions League, dominating the Champions League. Only 2 goals conceded, no losses, no ties. It's going to be a perfect end of the league phase for us. And then we're competing in the FA Cup and in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup, which I think is going to be the trophy that is going to lead us to big things in the Champions League and the Premier League. I'm not going to count the FA Cup as of now because I gotta see if my team wants to compete for it. Hopefully they do, because that's what big clubs do. But other than that, the Carabao Cup is going to lead us to do an amazing Champions League campaign and a Premier League. If you ask me, the priority should be Champions League. Because, again, it's just the history of us. We haven't won it. Imagine being the first fans to finally get the Champions League. But the way things are going, and even though we struggled in the Premier League to score goals from open play, we're still first place. It's good to see. Not happy with some of the things the manager does, but we're still there, 7 points ahead. And in the Champions League, I think he's done it perfectly. We are destroying teams, and I just want to see when it matters in the semi-final if it's going to make it happen. If this manager is finally going to make the things happen and we're going to win the competition or at least get to a final. So without further to say, people, I just gotta think that yesterday was perfect. Lewis Skelly played amazing. He was the reason why Barella had to come off, because he couldn't do anything against Skelly. Then Mosquera played amazing, coming back of an injury. You want the guy to gain confidence, and what a perfect time to do it against Inter. They are not like a shit team. They got to a final last season. They are they're a top team in their league right now. They have good strikers. He had a rough time, but then you saw why he was switched off and Gabriel came in. But that was, after the injury, 75 minutes played. You expect that to happen to a guy just coming off an injury, and still he had an amazing game. Subimendi, didn't like the way he played yesterday. I thought he lacked a lot of the things defensively and awareness of who to mark, but that happens sometimes. It still didn't cost us. Merino, I think he struggles in the midfield. but we were still able to win the game without Declan Rice from the start. Declan Rice came in later in the 64th minute. Then Ben White playing. You need to get him some minutes to get match fitness. Timber, you don't want the guy to be injured, so I was very happy with the substitution. And then Gabriel Martinelli came in to play the last 10 minutes of the game. I'm cool with that. Victor Gyokeres, amazing goal. You need the guy to score to gain confidence. Hopefully that's going to translate into the Premier League. But without further to say, people, I'm just glad about the game yesterday. And I'm hoping this translates to the Premier League, because now we are going to have a tough match against Man United because, well, new manager, they just got Man City like demolished. So hopefully we're just going to let them know that they cannot do that to us. But without further to say, hope you guys have a great day today. Enjoy the rest of the week.